that movie, which I absolutely don't think anyone should ever ban. I'm just telling you, the kids need the context.
But they can't have the context if you cannot talk about race.
Yes, history should be taught.
And I don't think you wait until 8th grade, like this parent is suggesting, to teach them about such a core piece of our history. You wonder why we're so stupid and why we're literally failing in everything. And it's like now you want to say, oh, in 8th grade, by 8th grade, how many people have they run into it? In 8th grade, they've already got their phone. They've Googled and they've learned and they've developed their own opinions. Like at this point, so that strikes up the conversation. I just don't know when Americans became so afraid to have difficult conversations with their kids. Like, and at that point, it's very simple. Like, what does this word mean? And then as a parent, you get to explain it. Like, okay, well, this is what this, and this is why it's bad. And we talked about this. This is why you don't say it. It's like Roald Dahl, right? They're going through and they're starting to censor his books. I told you this. One of my favorite authors from childhood. Fat, bully, like those kind of words, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, or to your point, Len, let parents engage in that dialogue. How about we get our parents a little more involved in the but it's like parents want it both ways, right? They want to have all the say, but then they don't want to do any of the work. And that's a really frustrating place to be at because education is so important on so many levels, on a human level, on an academic level, on a global level, right? To make us competitive. Like there's education.
This goes to that whole divide that's happening in this country. You know, education when we were growing standard. I mean, you saw some of the same things. You know the same things I know. Standard. Somewhere along the line, it started getting splintered. And now we have, say you have 1,000 students in a school. That's 2,000 opinions on what their child could learn and what they can't.